What's good with YouTube? Hope everybody taking care of themselves. I mean, sorry, let's start that over once again. What's good with the YouTube? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, basically living their lives. All right, let's talk about it. LeBron James probably gonna go down as one of the greatest players of his era. With He's gonna be the all-time leader in points, top 10 in assists, and probably top 10 in rebounds. But for 19 years, LeBron James has had basically been the leader of the face of the NBA for 19 seasons. He had done it in Cleveland, Miami, and back to Cleveland, and back to the Lakers. LeBron James had accomplished a lot in his career. He won 10. He been to the NBA Finals 10 times, even though he's 4-6, and he had changed basically helped change off the court issues for community and for he built a promise to. He did everything he has ever had done in his career so far. Make you question: has he got to that point of his career where he cared about career milestones than championship now? Because you've seen ever since he got to the Lakers, yeah, he won that one title, but when you go to a team like the Los Angeles Lakers, they expect you to win multiple titles. And he did the same thing he been doing in other NBA organizations. He gets there, he see he can play with the but Sean, you gotta ask yourself this. When Michael and Kobe was kind of up around LeBron's age, they were still chasing championships. Like if you care about trying to pass Jordan and Kobe, shouldn't you be thinking about trying to win more championships than them? I'm just saying, like, yeah, you earned the right to chase milestones, but if you really want to prove a point that you are more greater than Jordan, more greater than Kobe, shouldn't you add like more championships to your list? See? Hold up, let me if y'all want to come in here or not. I'm just saying, like, I got no problem with LeBron James chasing all his milestones, but if Shannon Sharp, we're every day on TV. Shannon Sharp, um, Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins, all those people who love LeBron James this, LeBron James that, Nick Wright, all those people saying he's more greater than Jordan, he's more greater than Kobe, he's the greatest player ever to play the game of the NBA. That that nobody never gonna be ever close to LeBron James. I'm just saying, if you care more about milestones than championships, then what did that say about the LeBron James fans? And what did that say about LeBron James? You want to prove to like LeBron, you constantly want to prove to the world you're the chosen one. You're more greater than Jordan and Kobe. You're more greater than any other NBA player all time. But you still got 4 championships. If you like like to me, if you're trying to go out there and win more championships, I'm good with that. But milestones, I understand you want to accomplish those milestones, but let me but come on, bro. When you played for the Lakers, you know what you were getting into, what you were expecting to do when you played for the Los Angeles Lakers. You're expecting to win multiple championships, just like Kobe was, just like Shaq was, just like Magic Johnson. When you play for the Lakers, they expect you to win multiple championships, not just one, and not just one championship that everybody always question about. If it wasn't in the bubble, would you actually won in the first place? Like this is not a diss on LeBron. This is certainly not. I respect LeBron James. I He gonna go down history as one of the greatest players of all time. He is like you can't like he got the numbers to back up his case. Like he got the numbers back up his case. He got the numbers to say he's gonna be top five for the rest of his life. But we cannot pass. But we cannot pass about the things he has done in his past. The things that, but you gotta look at the other side too, about the things he has done to stab, not only stab people in the back, but to get where he's at today. Sometimes you gotta make. Sometimes it don't matter about how good you play. Sometimes you are gonna make enemies when you have to do what you got to do. Like he's gonna probably end up on the NBA team someday, and he's gonna probably end up creating probably the greatest NBA, the NBA team, probably one of the greatest NBA teams of all time. And when he retired with his son, like he said he's going to, because he want to play with his son before he retires, you're gonna see, you're gonna probably end up seeing that LeBron James, who you've been seeing for the last 19 years, ain't gonna look like the LeBron James you've been seeing since day one. Believe me, he is 36 years old, and he probably got like two to three good years left in those legs. Because you've seen this year he is breaking down, even though he's putting up numbers, even though he's putting up crazy numbers this year and trying to win that scoring title, he is kind of breaking down. But I think his championship days are over because he did what he had to do just to get the championship. He did that. I think at this point in his career, it's about milestones and career numbers, and what numbers is he gonna finish with when he done playing. I think that's what it's all about now. Let me see. I don't like. I feel bad for the Los Angeles Lakers right now because Jenny Bucks brought him over here to help. Try to help win multiple championships with the organization. Like I wouldn't think Genie Bus was in. Salute, True Viking. I did not think Genie Bus was trying to be desperate at the time he asked LeBron to come over here, but the Lakers was going from north or south, and LeBron came and basically they let LeBron James have free will. That he played that 1 year with the young guys. He said, I can't do this. Let's get rid of some of these young guys, get some veterans in there, which they did. They put a team together with veterans. Um, because of the pandemic, everybody thought that year the Clippers gonna win the whole thing because the Clippers was one of the best teams in the league. Because of the pandemic, everything shut down, and they had to go to the bubble. And when they went to that bubble, the Clippers wasn't the same team they was during the regular season in the playoffs, and the Lakers took advantage of that, and they won a championship LeBron, AD, with LeBron, AD, and that team. Then the following season, they come out favorite to go back to the NBA Finals with next thing you know, AD get injured. LeBron have injury problems. They play in the playing game. They beat the Warriors in the playing game. They go to the playoffs and lose to the Phoenix Suns in the first round. And they still kept claiming if they AD don't get hurt, then they win that series. It may have been the case, but because at that point AD was the best player on the Los Angeles Lakers. Hold on, people, I gotta check on something, Chris. You better not do a little dance for it next year. Sorry about that, y'all. So they lost to Phoenix Suns in this first round. They won a champ, and everybody thought Lakers uh, need to make moves to come back strong. What they did, they had in this before the season started, they had opportunity to get DeMar DeRozan, um, Buddy Hield, but they chose to bring in Russell Westbrook. I don't know why they did that. Was it at the point where they're trying they want to what is that did they use Westbrook so if this Lakers team was bad they wanted him to take the blame instead of LeBron James? What? Was that the was that the main point that they wanted to do was for LeBron James take for Westbrook to take the blame? Did LeBron James really want to play with Westbrook? Because he said before the season started, like he wanted to prove that he can win with Russell Westbrook, which has not gone pretty well this far because the Lakers are in 11th place and may be on out the playoff race and out the playoff race. Now, people now they saying we can't blame LeBron for this because he's out there putting up the numbers and all that. But when your team's in 11th place in the playoffs, what blame does he supposed to? And you supposed to be the star of the team. Don't the star supposed to take the blame for that? He's like the quarterback of the team. When a quarterback plays bad, he takes the blame for it. So if LeBron, the quarterback of this basketball team, he should take most of the blame for what's going on with this organization, with the basketball team, right? You can't pick and choose on who. You cannot pick and choose on who to blame for the Lakers bad season right now. Like they want to blame Frank Vogel and fire him and start thinking another coach and improve the team. No, you when you play for LeBron, you got to run his system. because his system is the best way for him. Really, if you want to blame Westbrook, get rid of him, and, and blame Anthony Davis for always staying injured and get rid of him. Now LeBron probably want to run to another team and wreck that organization too for his career milestone. Look, his championship running days are basically, you gotta say, they kind of over now. They kind of like gone out the window. They're not there anymore. So you gotta ask yourself, as a fan of LeBron James, what's more important, milestones or championships? Because we're told every day that he's the GOAT. He's the best player in the world. That's what we're told. But you look past the fact that he only got 4 titles, and the fourth one is kind of questionable, it, to say the least. You look past the fact that he's out there not winning games, but it said, oh, that don't matter. He's still putting up numbers. I think winning game does matter. Cause how many times have we got an we got an argument on ticket, on LBs, on Polo Sports, on all these other on Bama Tunnel Vision TV about LeBron James and him not doing what he needs to do to help the team win. How many times we have done that? Now they got 2 games tonight. They got 2 games against the Jazz and Pelicans. If they lose that, they done with any attempt of being in the playoffs. But that's okay. LeBron gonna put up numbers, so it don't matter. No, it does. It does kind of matter now. We gotta stop giving these players of the day of this era a pass, look, because they put up crazy numbers. Like this ain't only for LeBron, it's for KD, Kyrie Irving, Eric, um, John Durant, all these players out here. We gotta get on their asses for not only sitting out games, but not playing defense, not playing team defense. All they care about putting up numbers, putting up points, putting up stats. We gotta call these guys out on this bull crap. We can not let this go because you know when these guys really want to play, they can go out there and play their hardest, their ass off. You know this. You have seen it plenty of times with these guys. So I'm supposed to let what the Lakers record season. So I'm supposed to act like the season the Lakers are having today is not happening. That LeBron is not selling this team, not selling this organization this year. I'm supposed to be blind to that, act like it ain't happening because I because I see it clear day, just like everybody else. Like you cannot let that pass. Like you cannot let this man have a pass like that. It ain't right. It's wrong. It's unconstitutional. So I mean it like this, man. LeBron James, you're the greatest player of your era. You're gonna have all time. You're gonna be the all-time scoring leader, all-time 10 in assists, and all-time 10 in rebound. You're gonna have probably the best numbers of ever in the history of an NBA player ever. But I but you still gotta take the blame for what has conspired this year for the Los Angeles Lakers. You still gotta take that blame on what's going on with your organization, with everything that has happened with the Los Angeles Lakers. We can't look past that. We can't do that no more. We can't look past, and I'm saying this to all the other NBA players too. We cannot look past what these guys are doing on that court when it comes to defense, when it comes to not really being dedicated to the game. You know, all you care about is stats and numbers and milestones. We can't. It's like it frustrates me when I watch the game of basketball. It's just more about numbers and milestones now. Ain't about championships. They ain't about going out there and working your ass off just to win games and win championships no more. It's a business. It's like it's more about business now. That's not the game of basketball. This ain't. So I want to thank all y'all for all the support I haven't been so far. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. And I know I haven't been on for the last couple of days. I've been dealing with my allergies. It's been hard for me to talk. My nose kind of stuff up right now. Other than that, thank D Money for coming by. Thank True Viking. Thank everybody else who's been coming by and supporting me so far. Other than that, peace.